What if you could reach infinity? What is the biggest number you can think of? 1,000? A million? A trillion? Or maybe a number so large that it would take your entire lifetime just to write it down. Now, here's a strange question. What if I told you that no matter what number you choose, it will never be the biggest? Sounds impossible, right? Let's find out why. Imagine you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000. Can you ever stop and say, this is the last number? No, because every time you think you've reached the biggest number, you can simply add one more. That means numbers never end. This endless journey is where the idea of infinity begins. But here's the biggest surprise. Infinity is not a number. It's a concept. It represents something that has no end and no limit. Think about standing on a road that stretches endlessly toward the horizon. No matter how far you walk, the road keeps going. Infinity is like that road. Now, here's something even more incredible. Did you know there are infinitely many numbers between 0 and 1? It sounds impossible. After all, there's only a tiny space between those two numbers. But look closely. There's 0.1, then 0.01, then 0.001, then 0.0001. And between every two decimal numbers, there are even more numbers. In fact, you could keep finding new numbers forever. Your journey would never end. Now prepare for the most mind-blowing fact. Not all infinities are equal. The German mathematician Georg Cantor proved that some infinities are actually larger than others. The infinity of whole numbers is enormous. But the infinity of decimal numbers is even greater. Imagine two things that never end. Yet one of them is somehow bigger than the other. At first, it seems impossible. But mathematics shows that it's true. This discovery completely changed the way mathematicians understand the universe. So, what is infinity? It isn't the biggest number. It isn't something you can reach. It is the idea of endlessness, a journey with no final destination. The next time someone asks, what's the biggest number, you'll know the answer. There isn't one. Because no matter how large a number becomes, there's always another one waiting just beyond it. Infinity reminds us that some ideas are so vast that our minds can barely imagine them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And here's a question for you. If there is no biggest number, what do you think infinity really is? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.